fellow followers, and welcome to FanZcene. And today I have for you my review of Surviving Supercon, starring Mike Broder, Sandy Martin, directed by Stephen Shea.
Supercon is a convention for anything you can think of in the geek genre.
Comic books, anime, video games, cosplay, wrestling.
I have the attitude that doesn't matter. We will put forth the best show we possibly can. Is it going to be exactly how we planned? No.
I love this documentary. It was so fascinating to see all the work that gets put into a convention like Supercon. And I have not been to a convention in so many years. And, you know, when you go to a convention, it often slips your mind of everything that goes into putting this convention together. So it was so fascinating to hear from Mike Broder, who founded Supercon, and how he met his wife, Sandy Martin, and how they're like this mom and pop organization that started up Supercon. And it was sort of like a Superman convention first, and it didn't go over so well, so he reached out to like the younger kids, the anime and stuff, and it kind of grew from there. And you know, of course there's a little back and forth between those fans and the newer fans, but it's you know, conventions are fun, they're a great time, and to see all the work and effort and the chaos that goes into putting together a show like Supercon, which I've never been there, and I would absolutely love to go there. Man, I would love to go to any one of these conventions Mike Broder puts together, because just to see the work and obsession, you know, his wife said it's not passion, it's obsession that goes into this. Because you know, you don't think about, like, you know, when they get celebrities, they you know, sometimes those celebrities cancels and the wrench that throws into plans, and you don't get to see how, you know, all like the security guards and how they have to be trained to let people in with people's outfits. You know, some people have these very elaborate outfits and some people don't, and so, you know, these security guards have to be sort of trained to know what's a prop and what's real. And it's just so interesting, and then like just to hear these stories from all these people.
Supercon has always been about entertaining people for every hour of the day. We literally take up every room in the convention center. From our position as a mom and pop organization with a handful of people in the office.
There's so many moving pieces, it's always chaotic. You're dealing with an event with 50,000 some odd people over the course of 4 days. Things are gonna happen.
Let me out! Let me...
Mike, stop it, Mike.
It's our job to make it look smooth on the outside, but backstage, you're trying to wrangle cats.
They're not kicking out everybody. It's fire marshal thing.
You're trying to manage the talent. You're trying to make sure everything runs on time.
You gotta come this way. The guards aren't doing their job.
It's organized chaos.
As someone who's an absolute nerd, you know, I absolutely love sci-fi. I love Superman. I love Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, the original Star Wars, the prequel Star Wars. You know, I love all kinds of nerdy stuff, physical media, 80s horror, and it was just so fascinating to see how the people behind the scenes at these conventions put all this stuff together for people like us, you know, and it was really cool, really interesting, really entertaining. It was a fascinating documentary, and I got to admit, I was a little upset at the end of the documentary when it's revealed that Mike and his wife basically sold Supercon, which they grew from the small convention into this like massive, huge convention that just looks amazing, like with the wrestling and everything. Like I said, I would absolutely love to go to this or one of Mike's and his wife's conventions, because, man, just to know what everything that goes into it. But it was a little upsetting at the end. Spoiler alert! Sorry if anybody has seen it, but a bit of a spoiler alert that you find out that Mike basically sold Supercon to a bigger corporation to take it to the next level. But him and his wife are still putting together conventions called Galaxy Cons, and that you can still go to that they travel with, because they want to move on and make bigger stuff as well too. So it's like still all together, but it's just, that was a little sad, you know, because you hear about this little mom and pop organization that built this up, and then you know, it ended up being sold. But it's still cool to learn the story. They were such a fascinating couple, and the people they worked with were so fascinating and interesting to hear from, and to see how much they put into it and what they've accomplished, you know, their goals that they got to do by with this, you know, the things they've got to do in the nerddom that some of us only dream of as well too. So I really enjoyed this documentary, and if you get a chance to see this, I would say check out this documentary, especially if you're into conventions, especially if you're into nerdy stuff like so many people out there. Check it out. FanZcene recommends it. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. What are some of your favorite convention moments? If you see this movie, let me know what you thought about the movie as well too. Leave me those comments. I really like reading them, and like like going through them. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Give me a like. If you liked the video, you can give it a dislike. If you did not like the video, there will be no hurt feelings here. Please share this video out for everybody to see. Spread the word about surviving Supercon, because it's actually a pretty decent documentary, you know, I think you guys would enjoy it, especially, you know, if you're into all this this world of nerddom, like so many of us are. Thank you guys for watching wherever you guys are. Please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Godspeed.